We're inside the money bags. Let's go. Welcome back. Here we are. We are at the house. Something just showed up last night, and we are excited about it, baby. Y'all are going to be excited about it too. I know Tatum's pretty excited about it, ain't you, T? So let me flip it around here and show you guys what we got going on. It's here. It is here, baby. The old money bags chassis is here and in the flesh. Tatum's already having a blast trying to eat the rock detector or rock guard. Hey, Tatum, you having fun? He's loving it, loving it. So what we've been doing for the past couple days is we've been working on getting the car here. It finally got here. My dad came over last night and he was messing around with it. And he's like, "What are we doing this ugly ass wrap on the car?" I said, "We're probably gonna leave this." "No, we're not," and tore the front fender off. I'll stitch a video of that in right now. Dad's already started pulling the wrap off. That's what he decided he was gonna do. Sit down, bud. So he's already started on it. We might as well rip the rest of it off. I'm not too sure about how we're gonna do the doors, because the doors are, as you can see, he got right here, and the doors are really sticky. So I think I'm gonna leave that alone. But I did buy some black primer, so if I do decide, I can clean it off and it'll rust, so it doesn't rust anymore. Sit down, Bubba. You can't be doing that in and out stuff. So let's get you guys set up on a time lapse.
Yeah, I'm just out here living my best life, hey. And I'm just out here chilling, feeling like a million, kicking it like it's my birthday, hey. I'm gonna do exactly what I want. I'm gonna sip on something strong, singing. I'm just out here living my best.
All right, we just got the car jacked up, got the wrap pulled off of it. Fix this thing. So I got a new stand, and it's been being a pain in the ass. Let's open this thing up, show you guys what's on the under the hood, show you the craftsmanship of this car. I've never seen nothing like it. Well, I have, because I've been around big chassis builders, but I've never owned like a brand new car. And this car technically is a yes, it's a money bags chassis, but it runs a lot of B&B stuff, which I love B&B cars. I do. If DJ wasn't around to build cars, I most definitely would have bought a B&B car. But we flip this camera around. All right, so engine bay, nice and good. This is one of the things I really like about DJ. This right here is for the transmission. This one right here is for the oil pressure. That one right there is for the water temp. No, oil pressure. Oh, fuel pressure, which I don't have a fuel pressure gate, or I won't run a fuel pressure thing. It came with all the wiring. He literally put his motor and transmission in it, ran it at Supernationals, ran it 2 nights, pulled his motor and transmission out and his weight out, and that was it. That's all he did. He left everything else. Like, I'll show you over here. Man, this thing is a nice piece. Nice piece. I have the crossbar. Radiator, Dominator fan shroud. That panel right there is where the battery goes. That's pretty cool. But, oh, there's my knife. Like, fully wired, ready to bump. Then we came with 4 shocks. Like I said, I gotta add my weight to it. He told me where to put it, everything. Man, this thing is nice. Nice. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video of the stock car, of us starting to peel the wrap off of it. Like I said, it's gonna be a long journey, but we'll get there. We always start with a long journey. The only thing that's kind of odd about, or not odd, but different about this one is we're starting with, we're supposed to start with nothing, but we're ended up starting with a full roller and just need a motor, transmission, and gear. So I'm pretty sure he left the axles in the car too. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure he left the axles. But it is, we're excited. We're very excited about this whole process of owning a brand new car. It's got 5 knots on it. I know a lot of people ask me, well, you didn't buy a brand new car, you bought a used car. Technically, I bought a brand new car that my chassis builder went and ran for me to help set it up. So, but I had to climb in the car, try to end everything off. Hey, I'm gonna climb in the car. We'll talk here in a second.
How's everybody doing? Yeah, move the steering. It's collapsible steering shaft outside. But
Another to say, we are inside the Money Bags chassis. Sitting at home, I was peeling the wrap off of it and decided to crawl in here since I haven't even sat in the car yet. This is the first time I've sat in the car. And can I tell you that this thing is probably the nicest thing I have ever sat in. I've sat in a Terminator. Terminator's really nice. I've sat in a Rage, sport mod. But man, I am a fan of this thing, like a fan. I like how I have plenty of head clearance. I like the fact that me and DJ were about the same height, so I don't have to move none of the pedals. My legs are straight out like I like them. The steering wheel, it does have a collapsible steering shaft, so I do have to move the steering shaft closer to me a little bit to kind of, get to where I can drive it and adjust the seats a little bit because he's a little bit bigger than I am. But I am so excited about this damn car. So excited. This thing has been a long time coming. And I can't tell you the amount of in love I am with this thing. Like I know I'm peeling the wrap off. That's just because DJ has the same exact wrap on his new car. So I went ahead and I peeled the wrap off. The front fenders, the roof. I'm gonna do the trunk, and the I did the dash too, as you guys saw with all the clowns. I did leave the 2 filler panels with the clowns on it, but I am going to peel off the wrap on the hood and the trunk and the back part of the back here, right there. But we're gonna peel that off, and then we're gonna leave the doors alone for now because with that bare metal, I'm thinking about cutting the doors about 1/8 inch down and putting new door skins on. Excuse me. And replacing the left front fender. And at that point, that's pretty much all the body panels I need. I mean, the doors really aren't that bad. I could probably let them bump, just, beat them out a little bit and wrap it up. But I don't think I'm going to wrap this body yet because I'm not 100% sold on the roof and the body style. I really do like that Monte Carlo body style, but at the same time, I haven't quite made up my mind yet on what I'm going to run the car as. If I'm going to run it as a 100% IMCA legal car, or if I'm going to put a monstrosity of a motor in it and run it with the street stocks here in Arkansas. And but that's my biggest thing is I don't want to buy 2 motors, because if I ever decide to run an IMCA event, I have to change the motor out, put another motor in that's IMCA legal, and I really don't want to do that, but at the same time I would love to do that because the guys that I'm going to race with all run like 421s and 418s and 396s and 400s, and I'm just going to be out there at my little 360 making laps, getting better. We do have a IMCA stock car around here. He just actually sold it, but we did have last year an IMCA stock car that would keep up the 500 carb motor. He kept up with the street stocks at old number 1, which is in Harrisburg. But at the same time,
like I said, he kept up, but he wasn't like a top runner. So, and he was in a 2020, either 2021 or 2022 Cadillac chassis. So, and he was running the 500 carb. But what I was also thinking about doing, I know you guys hate it, I know a lot of the IMCA guys hate them, but is running the 350 engine class, and then all I got to do is change a carburetor between, I have a 4412 carburetor, I have a 500 carb. I run the 500 carb on the big motor with the street stocks around here, and then if I go somewhere else and run, I just put my 350 carb on. I did think about that, because that would just be a carburetor change and a gear change. So, which I really wouldn't even, and that's a big thing right now that I'm trying to figure out is gears, because IMCA doesn't run where I'm at, and all the guys around here, they run, you know, 622s, and one guy said he ran a 650 on a quarter mile. Like that's insane to me. But then again, I've got to remember they're running these monstrosity of a motor, to where I don't run that monstrosity of a motor. So it's that's where I'm at with it. So I just need to figure out what I'm going to do. I am going to run a Bren because the car's already set up for a Bren. It had a Bren in it, so I'm going to run a Bren. So I need to get a motor, transmission, and a gear. I'm looking at a Bren right now. Dude wants like $700 for it. Needs to be rebuilt. But I got a buddy that races modifieds here that I work with. He rebuilds Brens, but I heard Brens really aren't that hard to rebuild. So we're probably gonna get that over to him, and he actually is gonna do the body on the car whenever I decide to put a new body on it, because I'm not a body guy. I'm just gonna go over and help him, and that's pretty much it. But it's home. It's gonna be a lot of tinkering on little things for the time being. But at least we're putting stock car content out on the stock car channel. It's gonna be kind of like how it was whenever I very first started the channel with the turd. I didn't have a motor and transmission in it. It's gonna be kind of like that at first until we get a motor and transmission. But once we get a motor and transmission, it's race videos from there. So I'm happy with everybody that stuck with me through this whole not having a race car thing, and stuck it out with me, and y'all are real good folk. But now the time has come. We have a stock car again. We have a race car in Arkansas, and we are going to do everything in our power to get on the track this year. But at the same time, let's not get too carried away. I spent a lot of money on this car. A lot of money. I wasn't expecting to get a full roller. That's why it was a lot more, and why it took so much longer is because I wasn't expecting to spend as much money as I did on the car alone. But at the same time, I can't be too upset because I got a 2024 or 2023. I know we're 24. Was it 24? That's a 24. No, it's 23. I'd have to call DJ. It's 23 or 24. Money Back Chassis. It's got 5 races on it, and 2 of those races are wins. So he finished it up, and he had something happen to his car. So he called me and asked me if he could use my car to go to Super Nationals. I was like, you know what? Go out there and get it set up for me. You know, get a good shakedown, get a good sheet showing up. Set up sheets going, and let's go from there. So he did that. Took the Super Nationals. And then after that, he took it back home, raced Fort Morgan with it twice, and won both Fort Morgan races with it. And it seems to be pretty bad fast. Now, I don't know how well I'm going to do in it, but we're going to see what I can do in a car that there's no excuses anymore. The turd was a piece of shit. It was old, it was beat up, it was bent, but I did what I could with what we had. Now there's no more excuses. I've always said if I ever got a brand new car, I feel like I can compete with these guys and I can run with them and all this other stuff. And now we're gonna put that to the test, because like I said, there's no more excuses on it's my car, I ain't got a good car. Well, now I got a good car. I got a brand new car. Let's see what I can do. I really wish I was racing with other IMCA cars, but I am gonna go run Batesville Motor Speedway, Tops 100, where they have the Tops 100. They run stock cars there. I'm going to run some of that. But anyways, like I was saying, there's no more excuses on why I suck. I can't. I shouldn't have any more excuses on anything about why I should not be running up front. The car is more than capable of running up front because DJ's won in the car. The car is a proven winner. So that's pretty much, it's all up to me now. But my dream came true. I finally owned my very first ever brand new car. The only thing that sucks about it is the bare chassis was finished 2 years ago. DJ literally sat on this car for 2 years. So, I got it, and the powder coat's all sun-baked and everything like that and all that. But at the same time, powder coat ain't gonna do anything for me. But that's one of the things that I did that kind of upset me a little bit, but it's not DJ's fault, it's my fault, because it took me so long to pay the car off. With moving and all that stuff. But anyways, but other than that, this thing is absolutely gorgeous. I am so in love with this car. There is no amount of words that I can say that does not make me love this thing more. I've wanted a money bag chassis since the very first race at El Paso County. Whenever I saw DJ's car, I've wanted one of these cars ever since, and I finally own one. So we will catch up to you. We'll have some more racing vlogs coming out, and not racing, but race car content coming out. Now that we have a car to work on, we'll get it up on jack stands. We got it up on jack stands. We got to take jack stands back out, set it on the ground, and roll it around, and move it over a little bit underneath my carport until the shop gets here. Speaking of the shop, we had a tornado. We've been going through some severe storms here in Arkansas, and that shop that me and my dad were gonna get to put at his house to put the car in and everything, it kind of got destroyed in a tornado in Cave City. So kind of put us on a backhold of that. So that's why the car's underneath the carport, and you don't see us working on it underneath the carport for a little while. But hey, I'm just happy the car's here. We'll figure out the rest on the way. But make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Let's get to building the money bags chassis, baby. Let's go. We have a race car again, so we'll go from there, guys. So we'll try to put a video out every couple of weeks. I'm working a lot of hours at work right now to try to buy me a motor. So we'll see if we can have a motor by the end of the month of May. Hopefully I can get the money saved up and we can get a motor by the end of the month of May, and then we can be racing by August. Shooting for August to run Crawley's Ridge, one of the cup races. Well, I got to race a race before that, then the cup race. So, but I think that's going to do it for us, fellas. So, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get to work on this stock car, and let's get to making this channel. Let's grow this channel a little bit more now. So, to add, Skylar, I know you watch my videos. I know you've been asking for this thing. I'll get you some measurements today. I'll take measurements today, and I'll get them to you here coming up. But I don't think I'm going to do a full wrap. I think for right now, I'm going to paint it, rattle can it white, and then do a sticker package on it for this year, and then do the wrap and everything next year. So let's go from there. Hit me up, bro. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get this channel growing. We'll catch you on the flip side.